The major sticking point is the Inflation Reduction Act, this $1 billion package that is one of the accomplishments of the Biden administration passing that. But the French and the Europeans in general are a little bit worried about what the impact of that Inflation Reduction Act will have on European industries, because a part of that package is to give subsidies to U.S. companies, to have some tax cut to U.S. companies when it comes to the environment and to helping those companies move forward. And the Europeans believe that those subsidies, those tax cuts might have a negative impact on European companies, European industries, and European economies as a whole. And so the French are saying that what they want to do is discuss not the Inflation Reduction Act as a whole, because they understand that this is a very good deal for the Americans, but its impact, its consequences on European countries. And they want the Americans to hear them out, to understand that they might need some help there. Partly, the issue will be whether they can find exemptions for some industries in Europe, to have exemptions similar to what the U.S. might be doing with Mexico or with Canada. The Americans, I asked John Kirby during that briefing, do you see these exemptions as being on or off the table? He would not directly respond. He said that the Americans and the President of the United States was in a listening mode. They want to hear the concerns of Emmanuel Macron, the concerns of the Europeans, to try to find a solution together to that issue. But this is definitely going to be one of those subjects where the two countries, where the two leaders are not exactly seeing eye to eye, and that might be where they're going to have the toughest discussion. Another topic where they don't see necessarily eye to eye is how to deal with China. The French insisting that they do understand and share the concerns of the Americans when it comes to dealing with China, but they also want the Americans to understand that the French and the Europeans in general are not in the same position and cannot be expected to have exactly the same policies as the Americans when it comes to dealing with China.